Over the years in Ghana, hundreds of lives have been lost and properties worth millions of cedis have been destroyed by numerous fire outbreaks, and for many, returning to a normal life after such infernos is not assured. The most recent fire incident, which occurred at the Makola market in the central business district of Accra, saw many traders wailing and calling for assistance. Personnel from the Accra Fire Service Station, which was just a few minutes' drive away from the scene of the incident, couldn't douse the fire on time, and according to them, the overcrowded nature of the area and the unavailability of water in the hydrants there were the reasons for their inability to act promptly. Divisional Officer Grade 1 Ellis Robinson Oko is the Public Relations Officer for the Ghana National Fire Service.
The challenge is that we have to travel longer distance. For instance, if you go to hydrant A and it's not flowing, you have to move to hydrant B in that order. And the fire will not be waiting for you. The Makola fire, for instance, we were moving from Makola to Circle, and adjoining communities like Alaju, Police Depot, and the rest. So if we have to travel all this distance, the fire will not wait for us, and the public will tend to blame us. Because we have hydrants in the central business district, but they are either not flowing or they don't have the pressure that we need. You see, we depend on the pressure that comes from the main water company pipe. So when we couple our hoses to the hydrant, we expect that the pressure in the main water company pipe will help us to draw the water into the fire track.
Some fire hydrants in the country, particularly in the capital Accra, are inaccessible. They are either beneath settlements or engulfed in filth. However, the fire service has over the years blamed the Ghana Water Company Limited for the challenges in the supply of water to hydrants, which affect their speed in fighting fire. But the water company disagrees. Stanley Mate is the head of communications for the Ghana Water Company Limited.
Within the central business district, we have 70 fire hydrants. Within the Makola area, a very short radius where the fire occurred, we have 11 hydrants. They're all functioning. All of them are functioning. And like we said during the press out, we have given them a map and the Google locations of all the fire hydrants. Besides, they've been working in the city for a very long time, so they know where they can find all the hydrants. Okay, so we don't have any problem at all with the hydrant. We've also said that we gave them the opportunity when they leveled some accusations some time ago, that okay, we say they are functioning. You are saying they are not functioning. So you go do an audit, okay? Take inventory, do an audit, and then whatever the situation is, let us know. Since 2018, we haven't had that report. It's a clear indication that the hydrants are functioning. So why do you come out now and say since 1992, we haven't, the hydrants are sealed? That is totally false. That is totally untrue.
According to Mr. Mate, the fire service has a mechanism to fill their tenders from hydrants when the pressure of the water in them is low.
So we can't have very high pressures in every part of the city at all times, and it doesn't happen in any part of this world. You understand? So the most important thing is to have water in the pipelines, so that if they get there and the pressures are low, they only have to siphon, because they have the mechanism for siphoning the water. You understand? Now, if you go there and the pressure is low and you can't siphon, then you go on to the next hydrant, because they are all in close proximity to wherever you find them. They're all in close proximity wherever you find them. So if you go to hydrant 1 and it's not functioning, or you don't get the pressures that you want, and you can't auto siphon, then you go to hydrant 2. There's no problem about that. Now they've been within the city and they've been working with hydrants for a very, very long time. So they know where exactly they can get water at any point in time within the metropolis.
In a bid to address the challenges associated with hydrants, the Ghana National Fire Service says government must invest in the digging of more boreholes. According to Mr. Robinson Oko, the boreholes will serve as alternative sources of water for firefighting.
Basically, it's about this fire hydrants. The water, we go to certain places, they have been sealed. Go to certain places, we don't get the pressure. But I think the communications manager of water company explained the other day that they have a problem with ensuring even distribution of water to the populace. And for that matter, definitely, when they won't be able to get all the hydrants having high pressure because of rationing of water for consumption, and that same water that we use. So we are thinking that the way forward, we should have probably boreholes, alternative source of water for firefighting, and one alternative is borehole. If they could divert some funds or make some funds available for boreholes to be dug, so that we can rely on these boreholes than these hydrants that human beings also consume the same water.
Meanwhile, a cross-section of the public wants the authorities to find a lasting solution to the problem.
We want them to do more in such a way that when they can be seen from the outside world how the fire service and are quick to rush to fire where there is fire outbreak to quench the fire without it causing more harm. We want them to see, we want to have that feeling from them that we can rely on them in times of fire outbreaks like that. And with that, we'll all be happy. I also learned that they don't only come with the water, they also have some powder and materials used. So they should always make that those materials are available to come quench our fire for us. The authorities should be proactive.
We don't know the next time this building will be gutted fire again. We don't know when. It could be tomorrow, it could be today as we speak. And this year alone, if I'm not mistaken, we've had about 3 or 4 already. We can't have more. Businesses are going down. COVID is making the economy tough. And then on top of that, you have people losing their little capital, their little savings through fire. That would be unfair. So as soon as now, we should have water flowing through the hydrants.
Behind me is a hydrant. Well, this particular place is where the Ghana National Fire Service tap water from to douse fire or flames. Well, the issue regarding this is normally they are unable to get water from this source because of, one, the pressure and also non-availability of water. The public is therefore calling on the various authorities, be it the Ghana National Fire Service and the Ghana Water Company Limited, to resolve this issue urgently. Reporting for Citi News, my name is Philip Ni Latte.